Guys, I'm gonna review this Xstream Airtel box. So this I've got it like yesterday, and the reason for getting this is basically I really don't want to use Chromecast, so I want something which has a built-in Chromecast in it. So that's the reason I got it from Airtel. So what I did was, like, I had to pay 200 rupees, 2000 rupees for this, and 250 rupees for the guy who came to give this. So it says like it has these applications by default, like YouTube is there on the remote, Prime Video is there on the remote, and the Netflix direct buttons are there. These three application direct buttons are there in the remote. So if you ask me, this is Google Android TV. So this also is powered by Google Android TV. So basically Airtel Xstream is basically on top of the Google Android TV. And you can download applications from Google Play Store, like your games or something. The guy who sold this to me said that it has 8 GB of RAM, and very funny, but I don't think it does. There's no specification of how much of RAM it has, so I need to dig in deep on understanding the RAM of this particular Android TV. And it has only 4 GB of a space. Okay, I'm not sure what we can do with this 4 GB of a space. So it also advertised that it has 4K streaming option, but I don't have a 4K TV, so it's kind of useless to me. So it has a built-in Google Assistant, so which basically you can speak, and it takes a long time actually for it to recognize what we are saying, and then it needs to search on the internet, so it's practically useless. Again, I'll show you all these things on this Android TV. The beautiful feature they are portraying over here on this Android TV is like cast your favorite movies, shows, games, but only cast is supported if you pay for Airtel. If you don't pay and activate your Airtel, you will not be able to do that. So it doesn't come out of the box. It's basically constraints are applied. And then there is your voiceover, search over your voice. So basically that is kind of useless to me. I will show you how useless it is. Double your smartphone as a remote and a gaming pad with the smart remote app feature. So basically you need to download this app on your mobile phone, so you can use this as use your mobile phone as a gaming pad or something. But your actual remote is quite small. It's very small, very plasticky feeling. So 2000 rupees, not gonna be my choice. And then get a superior surround sound, Dolby audio. I don't have any Dolby audio devices which is supported, so it's again useless. And then 4K, useless again. So you have 5000 plus applications which you can load here. That's something which I can try, I guess. So this is kind of useful to me, but the other features are like it's just the sake of just advertising. All right, so let's go inside the actual box. Okay, so this is the actual Airtel Xstream box, and it has this remote, okay, which is you can see how small it is, right, in terms of my hand. The previous one was actually big, and it is little weight. It has like a little bit of weight in it, so it was actually good. But here it is very flimsy, and it has a very curved thing. It falls off my hand very easily. It's pretty small. The buttons are like really small. So for example, these three buttons are so freaking small that you might accidentally turn off your TV if you're just going to change the audio video. And this is the set-top box STBs on and off. Okay, so that's just very complicated and pretty small for my hand. You can see that my hand covers two of these buttons, so basically I can just turn on two things, I guess. And this multi-directional buttons is very tricky to know which direction it is pointing to, because there is a click everywhere. So even in the up and down, and then on the sides also you can see some clicks. I'm just clicking on the sides of it. So it's not only 4 directional ways, so it is also unidirectional, multi-directional method, where you can click anywhere you like. Okay, and the middle button is too big for it. So I wish the big button was a little small. But anyways, so this home button, it's very confusing setup over here. You have a back button, option button, Google home button. So actually the home button should have been here and the Google voice button should have been here, but I don't know what got into them. So home button is over here and the channel up and down, and you can also record channels by change channels by right and left button. Okay, to set up your remote with your existing TV remote, so you have to hold the home button and this two button together. So when you do that, you can see that the blink over here, it will start blinking like that, right? So this means that you can even start pairing your actual TV remote with this set-top box. You can only pair this TV AV OK button, okay, and then you can also pair this up and down button. For some weird reason I couldn't pair this mute button, because mute is not something you do it here. You will be doing it in the TV, right? So basically you cannot do this mute button mounting as well. So quite strange. To turn off from this mode, it gets automatically turned off after a few seconds, so it just turns off by itself. So how do we identify this? Is the left side is the Wi-Fi dongle button, so basically it is connected to Wi-Fi, that's why it's in green color. Right now the set-top box is turned off, that's why it's in red color. So you will see this extreme turning on when you turn on the set-top box, so you can see that. So now the set-top box has been turned on. So we'll see what is inside this, what is behind this one. So I'm just gonna go and rotate this guy. Okay, so on the behind the set-top box you have the satellite in connection, so which basically comes from your satellite, and then you have the three audio video adapters if you're using the old school method of connecting your TVs. And then you have the optical cable over there, so which is basically for your audio connection. And then you have the digital Dolby advice here, so what you can use for this one. And then you have HDMI connection, so one HDMI connection and then one USB connection. And then you have directly the Ethernet port number for faster 5 GHz of transfer. And then you have the power adapter connection. So power adapter connection is basically now 12 watts and 2.5 amp. It's much power demanding than the previous generation set-top box. So it also has a recorder in it, so you can basically use it for recording as well. So you can use it for recording. So now let's go into the operation of this one. So what you're seeing right now is the home screen of your Airtel Xstream box. Disregard my videos, I just keep shaking because I'm looking at the TV. Okay, so in the home screen of it you will get a lot of advertisements which is going on currently. You can see these movies they are showing, so you can subscribe to these movies and you can just watch it there only. You have my channels. In this you can hot list all the channels. Oh, actually these are not hot listed channels, these are basically the channels that you have seen recently, so these are your recent channels. So you can select these channels to go to that particular channel, or you can type in the number of the channel, so whichever the channel you wish to go, or you can just type in the number from your remote from these number panel. Okay, so you can just type that and you can get there immediately. Okay, but when you're casting your screens, when you type in numbers, it won't work that way, so you cannot do that when you're watching a screen casting. But anyways, if you're in this home screen or any other screen in this particular page, you can use the numbers to directly go over. So at the time when you start this set-top box, right, basically you go to Google Home and search for devices like smart devices, like a TV or Android TV or something. So basically you can mount that, and you can also register your account detail here. Okay, so now if you come down, you can see the apps which is installed. You can also install additional apps as well according to your requirement. So you can see Hotstar is not present, but these apps needs username and password, so you have to use your mobile to give the username and password of these apps. You can also see these three apps is hot listed here, so you can directly access these three apps by clicking on these buttons. And also you can do casting from your mobile as well, so if you don't have mobile handy, so you can basically use these buttons to go to that application. So these are trending movies and web series. These is from Airtel itself directly, so you can watch these movies by clicking on it. but I'm really not sure if this is free or is this something which you need to pay for later. So I have not gone inside it. Okay, so as of now, I have no idea about that. So in terms of TV channels, you will get all the TV channels that you have, and also they have advertisement on top of it. So they kind of annoy you with all these advertisements. So you can also give a missed call for this. Yeah, so you can see the channel for this watching this movie is 1.7 per day. So 1 rupees 70 paise per day. So you have to give a missed call for this, and then they'll deduct the amount from your account. So that's how it is. And then you can also, the category for this TV channels is like my channels which you recently watched, and then the TV guide which you have the guide button over here. So this guide button will direct you to the guide interface, so which talks about the different types of channels based on your genre, so that you can see it over here as well. The interface is little fast, it is pretty responsive, but certain times it gets hung sometimes. So for example, I'll tell you where it gets hung. So like here you have all these languages also, so you can sort via languages as well. And then you can also add a reminder for your specific specific movies or TV series. You have new channels, English, and then kids English. So likewise, it is faster, but the internet, it is loading from I'm not sure if it is loading from the satellite or it is loading from the internet, because by the looks of it, loading from the satellite only, because all these are like channel list. So channel list basically comes from satellite, and these are all over internet. So these are internet oriented stuff. So I already have a 5 gigahertz bandwidth of internet, so I'm just giving it directly. So these are some of the stuff which gets loaded from the internet. You can see that the lag over here, if you're loading a lot of things, right, you can see the lag in the application. So when we go over to the shows, and you can see all the TV shows which is currently being showcased. So those things are over here. So this again is subscription based, I guess. So I have no clue on this. I have to explore on these guys as well. And then you can just go to the apps and games. So here in the apps and games, you can download games directly from Google Play Store. To access that, you can go to the Play Store and basically access this, whatever the games they have. So this is the application sections on the top. You can see applications, games, and then your application. So that's basically it. So I've not installed any game as such. So I have no idea about what is something which get installed, how long it will take, because it just have 4 GB of a memory. So I'm just trying to install this application which is called Orbia Tap and Relax. So for this, I guess I need to have the remote installed on my computer, on my phone, to play this game connecting with this particular TV, Android TV, and then I can play with that. Or else I can try playing with this guy itself, like which is over here. So focus, come on. Never mind, it's not focusing. So let me just open this, see how it is, and see if this is like a pretty good game, or I don't know anything about this game. This is the first time I'm looking at it. So it is loading, so give it some time so you can see how slow the setup box is. So basically it is doing multi-purpose, so it is doing both set-top box as well as it is working as an Android TV as well. But we are navigating it differently, so it shouldn't be turning off the features of a set-top box. You can see the lag over there. uh, so this is not how you're supposed to play a game, right? What am I supposed to do? Okay, I just need to travel. Okay, it's kind of picking up its face right now. I'm not sure what is the deal about it. So I have no idea why it is doing this way. So now it is pretty much fluid. Okay, I died. So anyways, this is a nice game to play and relax yourself when you are about to do it. there is even ads over here, so I think it's an advertisement. I'm not sure what it's waiting for. There's a please wait bar over there, so I guess that should be an advertisement loading page. That's what I think. Okay, so I'm just going back. I don't want this anymore. All right, so not bad, but it was struggling in the beginning, but then it just got cope up with it. So I'm not sure how the other games are going to react. So now you can really customize the way things are. You can just go back to the home button by pressing the home button over here. So just press home button and you can get to the please wait, reset up your screen. So that's where it is. So you closed everything else and then it opened the game and then it just taking time to close other applications. Now it's just setting up your home screen. So I guess the RAM is a major drawback on this Android screen, Android TV right now. I guess that should be the reason why it was literally slow. On the right hand side, you will have the settings menu, right? So you can see the entire settings for this. You can see the account name and the mobile number registered, though anyways I will be blurring it off. So when you just come down, you can see the contact us information, and then you can see the favorites, and then you can see the system settings, which is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, IP addresses, and Android settings. This is very important. Okay, you also have parental control, aspect ratio, duration, timeouts, audio and subtitles, manage a PIN number, so you can set a PIN number to log in. You can also link it with Alexa and other smart devices as well.
I'm having trouble connecting to
Not
the
you.
internet.
It's not
Take a
talking
look
to
at
you.
the help section in your Alexa app.
Okay, thanks, Alexa. All right, so now you have this network setting. So here I've connected with my 5 gigahertz network, and then you have account settings. So you can add your Airtel account as well as your Google account. So both account is possible, and then you have applications. So it will tell you what are the applications you have it installed, and you can also do uninstall from here as well. Okay, so and then you have the device preferences. Here you can have all your device preferences, especially the storage device. So you have a total of 4.4 GB, and these are the classifications of your internal memory storage. So you can also add your USB device and you can increase the storage. So so about, if you go to about, you can see the system update or any kind of update. If you have, you can just check it out. So the current version is Android 9, so there should be update for Android 10, so it has not come till now. And then you can reset the TV name, so I put it as Android TV. You can restart it. You can also see the status, and then legal information, so Netflix and all this information. You can see the bill number and the kernel information of this, and then you can also check out the display. So HDMI, Google Cast options over here. So basically the serial number of the Google Cast, Google Assistants, and all those things. And then you can also see remotes as accessories, which is Airtel again, which is a remote accessory which is connected. So basically so here it'll be your notification as such. And let me just do casting and show you how it looks like. Okay, I'm not able to cast anything on the screen. The option is not coming in my Android phone. I'm not sure why.